So now that my character can run around and look at this whole thing and shoot my box, that's all cool, but what's with the sky? I don't like that. I don't like that pure blue sky just sitting there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button up here with the landscape on. It's going to get rid of my grid. But if I go up to Edit, Render Settings, you'll see over here in the inspector, there's something called Skybox Material. A skybox is basically an infinitely large texture that goes in the sky that looks like sky. It's actually really cool, and it simulates a sky pretty well. So now if I click on this, I can add all these textures, but the way I'm going to do this is by going under Standard Assets, going under Skyboxes, and maybe I want a Dawn Dusk Skybox. I'm just going to drag that here, and well, there it is. Now if I click play, now I got sky, and it looks pretty good. It's not too bad of an effect, you know. And so now it looks pretty sweet. Now if I unplay that, you know, part of the trick of getting a cool looking level, I still have my directional light. Now this isn't even hitting my terrain at this point because I created it. Now if I take this and I start moving it kind of into the source of that sun, and I'm not going to be able to get exact, it's very difficult to do so, but you know, I can try and simulate as best I can. So now I tried to set it on that sun, and I think it did okay at simulating the lighting, because it's hitting these sides of the hills but casting shadows on the other sides. But maybe I want to bring them even higher, cast a bit more of a darker tone. And I'll add a lens flare to it. Over here there's a flare option. If I click that, I'll just do a sun flare. So now I can try and pinpoint where it is. So that's my light source. You can see it. It doesn't look right. It's like we got two suns right now. But maybe if I pull him down a bit and to the right a bit, no, still looks kind of strange. Just a little bit. Well, I'm not getting too far here, but you get the idea. You can mess around with that enough to get that sun to look like it's part of the actual sun on the map. And then you have a good light source, and now I've kind of got a weird dusky looking feeling, but that light's pretty intense. So what I'm going to do is drop the intensity of my light down to 0.3 or so, 0.276. Alright, there we go. Now we got more of a dusky look. We've got a darker look going on. You know, these sides are a bit more lit up. And while I'm in the game, if I want, I can change the intensity and see how that affects it. So maybe I'll stick with like a 0.34. That looks pretty good. So that's about the gist of it. That's pretty much all I'm going to cover in this demo. These are the very absolute basics of running Unity and utilizing it. So, you know, this isn't an award-winning game by any means, but I think it demonstrates the basics of using Unity to your advantage and getting into game design using it. So again, I'm going to provide links in the video description to the websites to download some of these things, and as well as where you can purchase Unity and things of that nature. So hopefully this has been informational. Please feel free to leave any comments, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.